Okay, good evening. My name is Highway, and I'm so glad, this amazing world. It's beautiful, human beings, so beautiful, so fantastic. It's just so amazing that, vaccine has been created, and of course, people are not going to, do stupid things, and for example, say, no, I'm not going to get vaccinated. And of course, they're not going to do things that are going to get them killed or get their families killed by the virus. Of course not. They are using the brain. The human being is always using the brain all the time. I'm so glad about it. It's such a beautiful world. No, not, there's no narcissism, there's no racism, there's no discrimination. It's amazing. We live in a beautiful world, don't you think? We should be, and we are very proud, right? Super proud of being human beings. We are doing beautiful things, like mainly the enterprises, the companies, the corporations. They are beautiful. They are taking care of the planet. They are not destroying forests. They are not polluting rivers. They are not only interested in, or mainly interested in making money. No, this is not true. Come on. Such a beautiful world. The Pentagon is always very open to the UFOs and very keen on accepting that extraterrestrials exist. Of course, they are not worried more about money and reputation than, or a false pride than, really telling the truth. Of course not. They acknowledge that it is extraterrestrials or aliens, and of course they are not arrogant, and of course they are not. They gave a report that was just amazing, beautiful. 9 pages in. Like how much time did they have to prepare this report? 6 months, and they come up with beautiful 9 pages. Wow, more than enough. The Pentagon, you have done an amazing work. Beautiful, and of course you are not. How should I put this? Hugging the topic of extraterrestrials and making it like a private thing, or trying to own it, or like to make it a property of yourselves, or to keep it a secret, or almost like a local secret. Now, of course, you're not doing this. You are opening it up for everyone, and of course, the national security is not just an excuse. Of course, it is completely related. You are not just like focused on whether these things are, a threat or not a threat to national security. Of course, oh, beautiful. Like, come on, guys, you're super intelligent. I do believe in everything that you say, and it's just such an amazing world. You feel very proud of what you're doing, of course, and everyone believes in you, and you're amazing. Simply amazing. It's a beautiful world, and well, you know, um, so this is what it is. And of course everybody's going to write to me and is going to give me an opinion, and everybody is going to be, of course I'm not going to be given indifference, because people do care in general about things that are, you know important, right? Important. What is it that then I should do in order to call attention? No, I don't need to do that. You just, it's like that. It's the way that happens, I think, in YouTube, right? Like you say something important, or you talk about values or culture, or not about uh, you know, sensationalist or sensationalistic news, uh, for the people to really pay attention to you. No, you don't need that, right? Of course, you start talking about things that are important for humankind, and everybody pays attention. Of course, we live in a world where everybody has had education, and human beings in general, have this idea of brotherhood. Brotherhood is real, right? Of course, it is real. It's like democracy. The Americans and many other politicians over the world, they are always talking about democracy and this, and of course, they do believe what is absolutely real, right? That democracy is real. Come on, yeah, absolutely. Well, a beautiful world when we are not polluting the skies. We are not, contaminating rivers, and the food that we eat is just absolutely wonderful. You know, processed food are amazing, are delicious, right? And the human being is very intelligent because, for example, if the human being is said not to eat, for example, meat, because meat is, you know, it is scientifically proven that it actually does harm to your health. Everybody starts eating meat, and nobody has problems with binge eating, and they are not attached to eating, and in particular, you know, men and women are not, you know, like getting fat every year, every day, and they do not have this frustration that they are always trying to lose weight. No, no, no. It's just like, you know, a wish come true all the time. You know, like you can see it all the time with everyone, right? Somebody says, you know, somebody is given, for example, a logical argument, something scientific proven, right? For example, you tell people, or people are told, you know, don't eat meat because it does this kind of harm, and people will immediately, you know, just do it. You know, they have the intelligence. Of course, they're intelligent, right? They will immediately do it. I mean, they will stop eating that, and everybody, me included, everybody's so amazing, right? It's just like there's no racism, right? Like white supremacism. Oh no, come on. I mean, if I go to the United States and I go to the airport, and you know, I talk to you know, an official, and an immigration official, I mean, he's going to tell me, oh, you're Mexican, wonderful, man, come in, you know, I have no biases against you. You know, even if I don't know you, don't worry. I mean, I don't have prejudices against you. Please come in. You know, we love you as we whites, you know, love Afro American, and we do not have, you know, prejudices against. I mean, there's no racism. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. They are. I mean, of course, the human being, is he going to really espouse the idea of racism? I mean, the absurdity that just the color of the skin makes a difference. I mean, no, that didn't happen, right? Like the Spaniards when they came here to this continent, to the old continent. You know, they, of course, they didn't have any vested interests, and they treated very humanely, you know, all of the indigenous people here, like the Americans. You know, they didn't massacre, you know, all of the or many of the indigenous cultures, peoples, tribes that existed in the American soil at that time, right? So beautiful, beautiful, absolutely wonderful, you know, commendable humanity. You know, it's beautiful. I mean, it doesn't concern us, right? It doesn't have anything to do with us, right? Absolutely. So go on being very happy, and it's just amazing. It's beautiful. It's just like when you go out to the streets and you go into neighborhood. I mean, in the United States, it's like that, right? Or like here in Mexico, you can go to any neighborhood, and there's actually freedom of, you know, movement. You can walk here and there, and nobody's going to point at you with a gun and kill you just because they want to. Or no, that doesn't happen, right? Where people are not sick. You know, there's no such thing. You know. Everybody's peaceful, wonderful, and when they say that they are very happy, and I mean, when you ask a human being in general, you know, you ask them, hey, are you racist? And they say no. Of course they are telling the truth. Come on. And if you go to some neighborhoods, and they are of some type, of course you ask them, hey, do you, because you're white or because you are of this other skin, or for example, if you are you know, you have this religion, are you open to other religions? Are you intolerant? They said, no, of course not. You know, we're free, no problem. Of course, you believe them. It's like, come on, it's beautiful. It's like that, isn't it? Oh my goodness, it's just amazing. I feel so happy, and you know, every human being should be feeling very, very proud of the beautiful thing, you know, the beautiful life that we lead, and the amazing thing that we're doing with our planet. You know, a flowery, beautiful heaven on earth. You know, it's such amazing. I mean, of course, God must be super happy with the human beings. You know, with every human being, of course. I mean, willing to pardon or forgive every single human being. You know, it's like, come on, who needs to talk about this? You know, when everything is just so beautiful. Don't Shouldn't we feel proud of being human beings? You know, aren't we so civilized, so beautiful, so We do not make mistakes with our bodies. We're very logical, and we always start talking about how rational and how beautiful and how wonderful and considerate we are and humane and so forth. Isn't it true that we are, very truthful, very, we are not lying to ourselves, and we are not lying to all of the people around us, right? So come on. We love to listen to this. We love to listen that we are so amazing, so beautiful with the coronavirus pandemic. Amazing. Democracy. I mean, we are controlling the virus, right? Thanks to our intelligence, our politicians of the world. You have done, I mean, you should, like sleep so comfortably in your bedrooms, in your, under the blanket, on your pillows, feeling, wow, what a good politician I am. It's simply amazing. I mean, I am so worried about all the poverty, all the poor people who are not being vaccinated. We are not hogging down, hogging away for us the vaccines, and we're so beautiful. I mean, we are not intolerant at all. It's so beautiful. Like Palestine and Israel, they should be feeling. I mean, come on, two beautiful countries with beautiful feelings, and the politicians that are responsible for this amazing peace that is going on along these two countries must be super happy, super proud of themselves. I mean, they feel so proud that they appear on TV, and they face up and they say, "Wow!" and everybody applauds them and is so satisfied with what they're doing. It's so beautiful. It's a world that, I mean, I can't believe my eyes. It's just it fills me up with satisfaction, right? It's beautiful. China and Taiwan. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. I mean, you're just doing the right thing. It's like the paramount of, it's the hill, the top, the maximum degree, the zenith of humankind, of consideration, of tolerance, of, I mean, resources are not being wasted there. It's such a lovely communication that is taking place between China and like Taiwan, and oh my goodness, you should feel so proud about it. I mean, come on. I mean, look at yourselves. It's beautiful. Every time I see those politicians talking, I say, oh, I feel so happy, so proud. It's just like, come on. It's beautiful. I mean, they feel so proud, so happy. They're not lying at all. Not lying at all. Amazing, isn't it beautiful? Well, tell me, guys, whatever you want me to feel so happy about, just keep mentioning, amazing things about this world. Let's keep feeling, so happy, so satisfied and fulfilled with our beautiful planet, our beautiful politicians, our streets, I mean, there's no climate change, rising temperatures because of, the irresponsible. Oh, no, 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 none of that exists. Oh, come on. It's just hogwash, right? It's beautiful. People who say that, it's just amazing. I mean, let me give a round of applause to you. You are not lying. It's are you focused on money? Oh, no, no, no. The first thing for you guys is just, of course, you it's not the air conditioner, the that you have on and on every day, that is blinding you away from being able to see that the planet is just falling apart. No, that is not true. The planet is doing very well. Wow, congratulations. I mean, it's not even two thumbs up, but I just have two hands. Should be 12 million thumbs up or more. I mean, beautiful, wonderful. Yeah, go on. Excellent. Huh. I can't believe it. Yeah, I do believe it. It's a beautiful world, isn't it? Come on.